Hey guys, my name is Leslie. If you have not watched my channel before, welcome. First time seeing my face. Hello. If you have watched my channel before, welcome back. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about the comprehensive exit exam through ATI. We are not taking it the traditional way because of the stay-home order that is going on right now with COVID-19. This exit exam is usually at your school. It's proctored. Ours is 150 questions, and we have to get around a 70 in order to pass. It's very important to pass the first time because if you don't, it delays absolutely everything. Your graduation time, when you can take NCLEX, and when you can start a job. So it's very important to take this and pass it the very first time. So I'm going to tell you guys how I'm studying, how I studied for the first one, and hopefully you guys will be successful. Hopefully this is, when you're watching this, you have a while to take your exit exam and you won't have to take it online because it is really difficult to take online. I don't do well studying at home, but I will make a study at home video for you guys so you guys can learn how I stay on top of things and stay undistracted. But I digress. Let's just get into the video. Okay, so the comprehensive exit exam was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Because of COVID-19, everything is now virtual. We have two comprehensive predictor exit exams to take online. I mentioned in my last video all the steps that we're taking in order to be able to graduate on time. And since then I've taken my first exit exam and our next one is at 2 p.m. And since I am a night shifter, it is like 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30. But I'll probably be up till 7 and wake up and take my next one at 2. So I'm gonna get some studying done tonight, but I just want to talk about the exit exam and the steps that we're taking now. With the exit exam, it is honestly comprehensive. The best way to study for it is using the pink ATI book. I'm not sure if your school gives it to you or if you have to buy it. They actually gave us ours, and since everything... Oh, it definitely just sounded like someone's breaking into my apartment. Okay, I think we're safe. So, anywho, we get our pink book. With everything being online, they are going to make the pink book available online, and I will insert a picture here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this book is different than all the other ATI books because it is really a condensed version of everything you need to know. What I have found is that reading through this book, you do have to have background knowledge of what it's talking about. Otherwise, you're going to be completely lost. So it'll say, keep in mind to watch for these therapeutic drug levels, and this much will cause this drug level to decrease or increase. So knowing your therapeutic drug levels, what is considered toxic, that comprehensive predictor, and I'm super grateful that we are doing it online. Originally, you would have to get about a 70 to have a 92% chance of passing NCLEX. And that was our final grade in our original course. In order to be graduates, we would have to have these things done and a 92% pass rate on NCLEX, which is a 70 on this comprehensive predictor. So good news, the first one that I took on Friday after getting off of a night shift, I was falling asleep the entire time. I got a 77.5, so I would have been in the okay range. That is not what I was hoping for. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and I found that it was very detailed. So the resources that I use to study for all ATI exams, but especially the comprehensive predictor where you're really not sure what will come up, what will pop up, I use the RN Mentor app, which I will put a link in at the bottom and a picture of what the icon looks at right here. hopefully I can figure out how to do all of this, because I'm like pointing in these videos. It's super awkward if I don't figure out how to do it. But anyways, the RN Mentor app is one that I use. Through there, you can go in and pick different categories and pick different questions and answer questions on there. I also use ATI Learning 3.0, where you can pick specific categories or just do a bunch of different categories and randomize them. Something else that my school gave us access to was board vitals. So board vitals, you can either do, like on 3.0, either do an adaptive quiz or a subject specific quiz. So an adaptive quiz, you could do that in one subject also. So an adaptive quiz, as you answer questions right, it will progressively get harder, like NCLEX. If you choose not to do the adaptive part of it, it will stay the same, medium difficulty, but it doesn't go up and down based on the ones that you get right or wrong. So as I continue to study, as I continue to figure out what I'm doing, I'll start taking those adaptive quizzes so I can kind of see where I range and what I'm doing really bad on. So for the Comprehensive Predictor, I got a lot of like med-surg questions wrong, which really surprised me because I feel like I'm really good at med-surg. But it's a lot of specifics. So going back through our focused review that now we have to spend like a couple hours on and submit proof of that, going back through my focus review and reading the specific chapters of things that I get wrong, and then I take another comprehensive exit exam tomorrow, which is Monday, and we have to be on at 2 p.m. So I'm going to study a little bit more tonight, and hopefully my score goes up from the 77.5 that I got on Friday. But yeah, it was a lot harder than I thought. I thought that there was going to be more of a mixture of subjects, but like I've heard from other friends is that the bulk of like comprehensive exams are a lot of med-surg, I feel like, because once you get the foundation of med-surg, you kind of can go from there. Med-surg gives you a lot of your general understanding of body systems and disease processes and stuff like that. So how I'm going forward, I will continue to do my Learn 3.0, my RN Mentor, and my board vitals. Something else that I am going to add in is I've decided on UWorld. If you guys have used UWorld before, please let me know below. Let me know how it worked for you. I'm trying to decide between getting one practice assessment or two practice assessments. I kind of want to take one at the very beginning to see how I do, go through the questions, and take one at the very end. The thing is, with two practice assessments, you get 90 days, and I won't even use the full 60 day. So I'm trying to kind of give myself a good reason to buy the 90-day one when I know that I won't be using it the whole time. But it does come with two assessments. So if you guys have used UWorld before, please let me know below. If you haven't, let me know what other things you've used. I'll put a poll right here, and I've seen UWorld and Kaplan. So let me know which ones you've used. If you've used one of those, if you used something different, let me know below. Let me know how it helped you, how it didn't help you, what you wish it had. And if you guys have any tips on how to map out how to study for NCLEX, also please let me know, because your girl is going to try to get in a testing room as soon as possible with all the preparation that I can have. But for the Comprehensive Predictor, just take your time. Before every single test that I take, I say my affirmations. Affirmations are I am statements. I'm a very, this is not a part of it, but background. I'm a very anxious person. I'm a nervous test taker. I have test anxiety 100%. I'm on medications to kind of chill me out a little bit, because I would actually throw myself into a hypertensive crisis, nausea, blurred vision, vomiting, all of that stuff. So now, in combination with everything, I say my affirmations. It is, I am not anxious. I am an A student. I am excited to show what I know, and I'm going to be a great nurse. These are just 4 of some of the many ones that I say before all of my tests, when we get our scratched piece of paper, that is the first thing I write on it. Just when I start getting in my head about taking a test, I look at that and I'm like, okay, repeat it over and over in my head. I'm not anxious. I'm an A student. I'm excited to show what I know, and I'm gonna be a great nurse. The end. So if you guys have any more questions for me, I plan on going back through and doing how I studied for each proctor, because I made a level 3 on all of my ATI proctors besides leadership. Leadership, I made a level 2. That one was kind of hard. Yeah, I made a level 2 on leadership, and then I think I also made a level 2 on fundamentals. That was my first ATI proctor, and I had no idea what to expect. But I plan on going back and making videos of how I passed all of my ATI proctors. So let me know below which ones you guys want to see first, and I'll start working on those. With quarantine and stay home order in full effect, I am just going to work and coming straight home and studying for NCLEX. So give me a study break somehow, and you'll, I'm sure, see lots of these video rants and nonsense talks in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.